Good morning, guys. It's another brand new day, and this morning I'm just making my breakfast right now. I'm having like, I sometimes feel like I eat like a rabbit. I don't know. In the sense of that I snack on like little things. So like I like to have options, so not like a full-on breakfast. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like a charcuterie board, I guess. I'm gonna show you what I've got there. So right now I'm just boiling some eggs, and yeah, as I've said before, I love eggs, especially in the morning. I'm freezing again, and what's new? Yesterday it actually snowed. Well, it did snow, but obviously it didn't settle because it was so wet. But yeah, I've got my hair oiled, greased. I guess it's grease and freaking oil, whatever, oiled up, so that can set in for a while whilst I have my breakfast and do other things, and then wash it out. And yeah, that's it. I think I don't really have anything else to share at the moment. So just show you my breakfast, and like to eat quite balanced so that I have a bit of everything, like fats, carbs, protein, all of that stuff, and like nutrients and vitamins, just so I'm like balanced well, because when I eat like that I feel more balanced in myself, mentally, physically, emotionally, because when I go off track I notice such a big difference. So yeah, I'll just show you now. So I'm trying out this new milk, and the reason is because the ingredients in a lot of the oat milks are ridiculous. Like they've got rapeseed oil and all of this stuff that's added into it, and I'm just like, I'm not about that. And I tried one that only had 3 ingredients, and that tasted, I don't know, it just tasted like water mixed with oats, because that's what it literally just was. So this one is a bit better than the other ones. This is the ingredient list. It's not too bad. It's actually quite nice. It's very oaty though, like very, very oaty. But I don't know if you guys have any like recommendations for good tasting but good ingredients oat milks, or just any plant-based milks in general, because I've been trying so many and I still can't find one that I really love and want to stick to. But yeah, I just have that in my coffee. And this is the breakfast that I'm talking about. So these are my boiled eggs. I've got some crackers, blueberries, pumpkin seeds, and some smoked cheese. So yeah, like I said, it's kind of like a a rabbit breakfast. So I don't know, but I love stuff like this. I don't know why. It's just like options. You've got like the sweetness from the berries, and you've got the savory from the cheese and like the crackers and the eggs, and I feel like it's pretty well balanced. So I'm having some lunch right now. It's like 3 o'clock. I don't usually have lunch around like, no, I usually always have lunch around this time, because unless I'm at work or something, because I don't know, I usually have my breakfast around 10ish, so I'm not that hungry until about this time. I might have like a snack on something like fruit in between, but that's really rare. So I'm just literally having some leftover stuff from last night's dinner. I am cooking some orzo because I don't really fancy rice, but I like that consistency of rice, and that's what orzo is like. But it's like pasta, so it's like a perfect combination basically. And yeah, so yeah, I did wash my hair, and I just let it naturally dry, because I feel like I use so much heat on my hair at the moment that it's just really dry. So it doesn't really look it, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, I do have quite a bit of layers actually, so which I do like. Adds a bit of texture into my hair. But yeah, let me just show you what's cooking. So this is my orzo, and then this is the it's a bit steamy in here. This is the leftover chicken from last night, and like some veggies and stuff. But yeah, it's steaming up in this place. So yeah, I'm just gonna warm that up and plate it up, And yeah, that will be my lunch. One thing I wanted to mention is that I like to heat up, hopefully you can hear me, I like to heat up chicken on the pan instead of like a microwave, because microwave chicken, it just does not hit the spot. Like, I prefer freshly made chicken, if anything, because I don't like second day chicken. It's weird, I don't know why, I just don't like the taste. But if I do have to eat, like say, leftover food that was chicken from the other night, I prefer to cook it on the stove instead of the microwave, because it just tastes so much better. So this is what my food looks like. Super yum. Afterwards, I'm gonna have one of these, which I'm obsessed with at the moment. I can't stop eating them, with a cup of tea or something, I don't know. But yeah, I think the most important thing about eating well and balanced is enjoying the food that you eat, and also giving space for yourself to treat yourself and all that. Sometimes I treat myself a bit too much. My cheeks are very red, yeah. Okay, bye. Yeah, and I think it's important to give yourself that space to treat yourself with the things that you enjoy, and obviously don't go overboard. Like, I have this habit of doing that, especially before my time of the month, and it's really bad. And then it's like I just feel like I'm back to square one, even though I'm not. But it's just that week where I'm just like doom and gloom, and you know, everything's coming, the world's coming to an end basically, but it's not. And just rewiring that, and obviously being aware of it. And I notice such a big difference when I eat food that is actually good for my body. And the more I started doing that, the more I enjoyed eating that type of food as well. I love to eat homemade food and with least ingredients as possible as well. Like, I think when it starts to get too complicated and you have to put this and this and this, it's like, I just feel like I can't taste the realness of the food anymore. It's weird, but yeah. I try to I like to keep things simple basically, and just eat what makes me feel good, as everybody should, I think. And it's going to be different for everybody, especially the amounts that you need to eat, and obviously depending on your lifestyle, how active you are, all of those things. But I personally like to stick to mainly like 3 meals a day. I try not to snack, only if I want to, obviously, but most of the time I don't feel the need to. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, and oh yeah, the other thing that I wanted to mention is for dinner tonight, my mum, she's going to share her spicy shrimp soup recipe, and it's so good, and I want you guys to try it. It's really quick, very simple, and it's literally done in like 15-20 minutes. And yeah, it's one of my favorite soups. It's really yummy. And yeah, so I'll share that with you guys in the next clip, and that will be the end of my what I eat in a day. These are the ingredients that you're going to need: some basil, parsley, obviously some shrimp, or sorry, king prawns. These ones, you don't have to add these in if you don't want to. That's just like an option, but I love red kidney beans, and it adds a bit more density to the soup. Some butter, crushed chili, tomatoes, onion, and garlic. Yeah. Chop up everything very finely. My mum is a perfectionist. She, like, when she chops stuff up, it's very precise, and she will take her time doing it. So first you add the olive oil, and then you add in the veggies, so onions. You're leaking. Your tomatoes are leaking on the side. Yeah, so you add in the onions and the garlic. And then what is that? What is that?
Basil and parsley.
Basil and parsley, just stems. Stems. Add in some butter. Some. I wouldn't say that's some. That's like what? A quarter of butter? Yeah. Yes. We love butter. Turn up the heat a little bit so the butter can melt better.
Normally I would add some alcohol-free white wine, but we don't have it, so we don't have it. It's tomatoes time.
Then adding the tomatoes. And then let it, is it like simmering, I guess?
Yeah.
Simmer for 1 minute. So that's basil, oh parsley, oh boy. That's basil and parsley leaves now. First it was the stems that we added with the onion and garlic. Then the chili flakes, obviously add to taste. She's adding in a stock. Is that chicken stock? Yeah. For that
Shrimps? Not shrimp?
terrible. So she just added some boiling water in there as well. Just eye level, I guess. Like however liquidy you want it. You know?
Yeah.
Because if you prefer it thicker, then obviously add less water. First, make sure to rinse the red kidney beans and then add them in. And then let it simmer for about 15 minutes.
10-15 minutes.
Yeah.